Douglas County, Nebraska, stands as a prime example for understanding the governance structure across all 93 counties in the state, offering a comprehensive model of elected and non-elected positions that serve its 584,526 residents, including the bustling city of Omaha. This article focuses on Douglas County, while using it as a representative example for the state's county-level governance, highlighting administrative, legislative, judicial, and policy board roles, both government and non-government. Elected positions totaling 92, including the County Board of Commissioners and Clerk of the District Court, are filled through countywide elections every 4 years, such as the primary on May 13, 2025, and general on November 4, 2025, with eligibility requiring U.S. citizenship, 1-year residency in the county, and age 19 or older. Nebraska Revised Statutes Section 32 to 602. These elected officials hold authority over non-elected staff and appointees, such as department directors appointed by the county board, ensuring accountability across a $500 million budget. Judicial positions, part of the 4th Judicial District with 30 judges, are appointed by the governor but subject to retention elections every 6 years after an initial 3-year term, where voters cast a yes/no vote. Nebraska Revised Statutes Section 24 to 801, Section 24 to 813, with a 99% retention rate in 2024. SupremeCourt.Nebraska.gov. Policy boards, both elected like the Metropolitan Community College Board and appointed like the Douglas County Health Board, alongside non-government boards such as the Greater Omaha Chamber of Commerce, shape local policy on education, health, and economic development. This article details each category, their responsibilities, public meeting schedules, and provides a general monthly calendar, using Douglas County as a lens to reflect the governance structure across Nebraska's diverse counties. Administrative elected positions. Douglas County's administrative elected positions, numbering 9, form the operational backbone of the county, overseeing critical functions such as law enforcement, financial management, and public records for its 584,526 residents. These roles are elected countywide for 4-year terms during odd-numbered election cycles, such as the 2025 cycle, and wield significant authority over non-elected staff, including department directors and deputies, appointed under the supervision of the County Board of Commissioners. Nebraska Revised Statutes Section 23 to 103. The county's $500 million budget supports a wide array of services, from road maintenance to public safety, and these elected officials ensure that non-elected personnel, such as the chief administrative officer and department heads, align with county priorities. Public meetings vary by position, generally occurring monthly or as needed, and are open to the public under the Open Meetings Act, Nebraska Revised Statutes Section 84 to 1407, with agendas and live streams enhancing accessibility. County Board of Commissioners, 7 members, acts as the county's legislative body, responsible for passing ordinances, approving the substantial $500 million budget, and appointing key non-elected officials, such as the Chief Administrative Officer and directors of departments like Public Works and Human Resources. Representing distinct districts across Douglas County, these commissioners oversee a workforce of over 2,300 non-elected staff, ensuring efficient management of services like road repairs, health programs, and public safety initiatives. The County Board of Commissioners is considered both administrative and legislative because it passes ordinances, legislative, and manages county operations, budgets, and appointments, administrative, as outlined in Nebraska Revised Statutes Section 23 to 103. Public meetings, convened twice monthly on the 2nd and 4th Tuesdays at 9 a.m. in the legislative chambers at the Omaha-Douglas Civic Center, 1819, Farnham Street, Omaha. Commissioners.douglascounty-ne.gov. These reoccurring meetings are open to the public with opportunities for comment. Agendas are posted 24 hours in advance, and sessions are live-streamed for broader access, with archives available online. County Clerk/Election Commissioner manages vital records including marriage licenses, birth certificates, and election processes, overseeing a team of non-elected deputy clerks who handle the logistics for 300,000 registered voters across the county. This position ensures the integrity of electoral outcomes and maintains historical documentation, working closely with the county board to appoint support staff. Public meetings lacks a fixed schedule, with ad hoc election hearings held as needed, such as voter registration or election integrity events, at various locations in Omaha. Vote douglascounty-ne.gov. These meetings are open to the public when announced, with details shared via the official website. County Treasurer oversees the collection and distribution of property taxes, vehicle registration fees, and other revenues, managing a non-elected staff of deputies who process over $1.2 billion annually to fund county services. This role collaborates with the county board to allocate funds effectively across departments. Public meetings features no fixed schedule, with ad hoc taxpayer workshops conducted as required to address tax inquiries or property assessments, held at the Omaha Douglas Civic Center or other sites. Treasurer.douglascounty-ne.gov. These open sessions are announced online for public participation. County Sheriff leads the county's law enforcement and jail operations, supervising a non-elected force of 400 deputies who respond to approximately 100,000 calls yearly, ensuring public safety and security across urban and rural areas. The sheriff appoints deputies and works under the county board's budgetary oversight. Public meetings lacks a fixed schedule, with ad hoc community forums organized as needed to discuss safety concerns or law enforcement updates, typically held at community centers in Omaha. teamdcso.org. These open forums are announced via the website. County Attorney serves as the chief prosecutor and legal advisor to county officials, overseeing a non-elected team of 50 deputy attorneys who handle around 10,000 cases annually, ranging from misdemeanors to felonies. This position ensures legal compliance and advises the county board on policy matters. Public meetings features no fixed schedule, with ad hoc safety briefings conducted as required to address legal or public safety issues, held at the Civic Center or other venues. countyattorney.douglascounty-ne.gov. These sessions are open and announced online. Public Defender provides legal representation for indigent defendants, managing a non-elected staff of attorneys who serve approximately 5,000 clients yearly, appointed by the county board to ensure access to justice. This role operates under the attorney's legal framework. Public meetings lacks a fixed schedule, with ad hoc legal aid sessions held as needed to inform the public or clients, conducted at the courthouse or community locations. publicdefender.douglascounty-ne.gov. These open sessions are announced via the website. County Assessor/Register of Deeds assesses property values for taxation and records deeds and mortgages, overseeing non-elected appraisers and clerks who manage a $30 billion property valuation portfolio. This dual role supports the county board's fiscal planning. Public meetings features no fixed schedule, with ad hoc property tax seminars conducted as needed to assist property owners, held at the Civic Center or satellite offices. Assessor.douglascounty-ne.gov. These open events are posted online. County Engineer directs road construction, maintenance, and infrastructure projects, overseeing non-elected engineers and support staff who maintain county roads and bridges. Appointed by the county board, this role aligns with infrastructure goals. Public meetings lacks a fixed schedule, with ad hoc public works forums held as needed to discuss road projects or infrastructure updates, conducted at community venues. douglascounty-ne.gov. These open forums are announced online. Clerk of the District Court manages court records, filings, and case processing, overseeing non-elected clerks who handle approximately 50,000 filings yearly. This position supports the judicial system under the county board's administrative oversight. Public meetings features no fixed schedule, with ad hoc court user meetings held as needed to address court procedures, conducted at the Douglas County Courthouse. dc4dc.com. These open sessions are posted online. Legislative positions. Douglas County's legislative authority is vested in the 7-member Board of Commissioners, elected by district for 4-year terms in odd-numbered years like 2025, serving as the primary decision-making body for county governance. These commissioners are tasked with passing ordinances, approving the comprehensive $500 million budget that funds public services, and appointing non-elected department heads such as the Chief Administrative Officer and Directors of Public Works, Human Resources, and other key departments. Nebraska Revised Statute Section 23-103. The board ensures that elected oversight extends to non-elected staff, with the Chief Administrative Officer supervising daily operations and coordinating with appointed directors to implement policies across the county's diverse urban and rural landscapes. Public meetings are a cornerstone of this process, held regularly to foster transparency and community input, and are accessible through live streaming and archived recordings. The County Board of Commissioners is considered both administrative and legislative because it passes ordinances, legislative, and manages county operations, budgets, and appointments, administrative, as outlined in Nebraska Revised Statute Section 23-103. Public meetings. The board convenes twice monthly on the second and fourth Tuesdays at 9 a.m. in the legislative chambers at the Omaha-Douglas Civic Center, 1819, Farnham Street, Omaha, commissioners.douglascounty-ne.gov. These reoccurring meetings are open to the public, offering opportunities for comment during designated periods, with agendas posted 24 hours in advance and sessions live-streamed for broader access, while video archives are available online for later review. Judicial positions. Douglas County's judicial framework, part of the 4th Judicial District, includes 30 judges, 18 district court judges, 7 county court judges, and 5 separate juvenile court judges. Appointed by the governor with retention elections every 6 years after an initial 3-year term, Nebraska Revised Statute Section 24-801, Section 24-813. These judges oversee a network of non-elected court staff, including clerks, bailiffs, and administrative personnel, who manage daily court operations such as case filings and security. The district court handles felonies, civil cases over a certain threshold, and appeals from county court, while county court addresses misdemeanors, traffic violations, and small claims, and the juvenile court focuses on child welfare and delinquency cases. Retention elections involve a yes/no vote by county residents, with a 99% retention rate in 2024. SupremeCourt.Nebraska.gov, reflecting public approval of judicial performance. Public policy meetings are not held. Instead, court proceedings are open for observation unless closed for sensitive cases like juvenile matters. Public meetings. No fixed policy meetings are scheduled. Court hearings occur daily from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Douglas County Courthouse, 1701, Farnham Street, Omaha, DC4DC.com. These as-needed sessions are open to the public for observation, with daily schedules posted online, though access may be restricted for certain cases. Government policy boards elected and appointed. Douglas County's government policy boards encompass both elected and appointed bodies that address education, utilities, health, and natural resources, operating under the oversight of the County Board of Commissioners, Nebraska Revised Statute Section 23-103. Elected boards are chosen by county voters or subdistrict residents, while appointed boards are selected by the commissioners, with non-elected members supervised to align with county priorities. These boards influence local policies, manage significant budgets, and serve the county's diverse population, with public meetings scheduled to encourage community involvement. Elected government policy boards. Metropolitan Community College Board of Governors, 7 members, establishes policies for the community college, serving 30,000 students across multiple campuses, and oversees a budget that supports vocational and academic programs. mcseneb.edu. Members are elected countywide for 4-year terms. Public meetings. Held monthly on the 3rd Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. at the Fort Omaha campus, 5300 North 30th Street, Omaha. These reoccurring meetings are open to the public with opportunities for comment. Agendas are posted 24 hours in advance, and proceedings are accessible online. Papio Missouri River Natural Resources District NRD Board, 11 members, manages water resources, flood control, and conservation projects across a 2,500 square mile region, coordinating with state and federal agencies to protect the environment and support agriculture. popionrd.org. Members are elected by subdistrict for 4-year terms. Public meetings, conducted monthly on the second Thursday at 4 p.m. at 8901 South 154th Street, Omaha. These reoccurring meetings are open to the public, with agendas posted online and opportunities for public input. Metropolitan Utilities District MUD Board, 7 members oversees water and natural gas services for 200,000 customers, maintaining infrastructure and ensuring reliable utility delivery across the county, mudomaha.com. Members are elected by subdivision for 6-year terms. Public meetings, held monthly on the first Wednesday at 10 a.m. at 7350 World Communications Drive, Omaha. These reoccurring meetings are open to the public with a comment period, and sessions are live-streamed for broader access. Omaha Public Power District OPPD Board, 8 members manages electricity services for 400,000 customers, overseeing power generation and distribution across a wide service area, opti.com. Members are elected by subdivision for 6-year terms. Public meetings, convened monthly on the third Thursday at 5 p.m. at Energy Plaza, 444 South 16th Street, Omaha. These reoccurring meetings are open to the public, with agendas posted 24 hours in advance and opportunities for comment. Educational Service Unit YESU 3 Board, 7 members sets educational support policies for Douglas, Sarpy, and Washington counties, coordinating resources for 60,000 students in 36 school districts, yesu3.org. Members are elected by district for 4-year terms. Public meetings, held monthly on the first Tuesday at 6 p.m. at 6949 South 110th Street, La Vista. These reoccurring meetings are open to the public with a comment period, and agendas are available online. Learning Community Coordinating Council Board, 12 members promotes education equity and funding across Douglas and Sarpy counties, supporting 90,000 students, learningcommunityards.org. Members are elected by district for 4-year terms. Public meetings, conducted monthly on the second Thursday at 6 p.m. at 1612 North 24th Street, Omaha. These reoccurring meetings are open to the public, with agendas posted online and opportunities for input. Omaha Regional Metropolitan Transit Board, 5 members oversees public transit services, managing bus and paratransit operations for 20,000 daily riders, ometro.com. Members are elected by district for 4-year terms. Public meetings, held monthly on the second Tuesday at 8:30 a.m. at 2222 Cumming Street, Omaha. These reoccurring meetings are open to the public with a comment period, and agendas are available online. Non-elected government policy boards appointed. Douglas County Board of Health, 9 members develops health policies, oversees public health programs, and manages a budget supporting 10 clinics and 50 staff, douglascountyhealth.com. Appointed by the County Board for variable terms. Public meetings, held monthly on the second Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. at 1819 Farnham Street, Omaha. These reoccurring meetings are open to the public, with agendas posted 24 hours in advance. Douglas County Board of Mental Health, 7 members coordinates mental health services, partnering with 15 providers to serve 5,000 clients annually. Appointed by the County Board for 3-year terms. Public meetings, conducted monthly on the 4th Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. at 1819 Farnham Street, Omaha. These reoccurring meetings are open to the public. Douglas County Board of Corrections, 7 members oversees jail operations, managing a 1,000-inmate facility with 200 staff. Appointed by the County Board for variable terms. Public meetings, held quarterly on the second Thursday at 4 p.m. at 3601 North 156th Street, Omaha. These reoccurring meetings are open to the public. Douglas County Planning Board, 9 members advises on land use and zoning, reviewing 500 development proposals yearly. Appointed by the County Board for 3-year terms. Public meetings, conducted monthly on the first Wednesday at 1 p.m. at 1819 Farnham Street, Omaha. These reoccurring meetings are open to the public. Non-government policy boards, public and private. Douglas County's non-government policy boards include public-private partnerships and private organizations that influence local policy, often appointed or elected by members, with oversight from elected officials like the county board. These boards address economic development, community welfare, and cultural preservation, complementing government efforts. Public policy boards, hybrid/public-private. Greater Omaha Chamber of Commerce Board, 30 members, promotes business growth, advocating for 2,500 member companies, and hosting economic forums, omahachamber.org. Elected by members for variable terms. Public meetings. Monthly board meetings are private, but public events like the annual economic forum occur as needed at the Chi Health Center, Omaha, with open portions. Omaha Community Foundation Board, 20 members, funds community initiatives, distributing $10 million annually to 100 nonprofits, omahafoundation.org. Appointed by the board for 3-year terms. Public meetings. Quarterly meetings are private, but public grant forums occur as needed at 3555 Farnham Street, Omaha, with open sessions. Heartland 2050 Regional Planning Advisory Board, 15 members, guides regional growth, collaborating with 5 counties on land use plans, mapacog.org. Appointed by the Metropolitan Area Planning Agency, MAPA, for variable terms. Public meetings. Held monthly on the third Thursday at 1:30 p.m. at 2222 Cumming Street, Omaha. Reoccurring, open to the public. Private policy boards. Omaha Area Board of Realtors Board, 20 members, shapes real estate policies, supporting 1,500 members with market trends, omaharealtors.com. Elected by members for 1-year terms. Public meetings. Monthly meetings are private, but public seminars occur as needed in Omaha. Douglas County Historical Society Board, 10 members, preserves local history, managing 5 historic sites, douglascountyhistory.org. Appointed by the board for variable terms. Public meetings. Held quarterly, with open events at the Fort Omaha campus, Omaha, as needed. Non-elected positions and oversight. Douglas County employs over 2,300 non-elected staff across 22 departments, ranging from engineers to clerical workers, all overseen by elected officials to ensure alignment with county goals. douglascounty-ne.gov. The County Board of Commissioners appoints the Chief Administrative Officer, a non-elected position that supervises department directors, such as the Public Works Director, who manages road maintenance teams, and the Human Resources Director, who oversees personnel policies. Elected roles like the sheriff appoint 400 deputies and support staff to handle 100,000 annual calls. The county attorney appoints 50 deputy attorneys to manage 10,000 cases, and the clerk appoints deputies for records processing. Other non-elected positions include court staff like bailiffs, overseen by judicial officials, and administrative assistants appointed by department heads. This hierarchical structure ensures elected oversight, with the board approving budgets and appointments to maintain accountability. Douglas County as an example for Nebraska counties. Douglas County serves as a representative example for the 93 counties in Nebraska, illustrating a governance model that balances elected and non-elected roles to address local needs across the state's diverse landscapes. All counties share core elected positions: commissioners or supervisors, clerk, treasurer, sheriff, attorney, assessor, and clerk of the district court, mandated by Nebraska Revised Statutes Section 23 to 103, with similarities in duties such as tax collection, law enforcement, and record-keeping that ensure a consistent framework. However, Douglas County, as the largest county with the highest population, 584,526, and the most positions, 92 elected, reflects its urban complexity and substantial $500 million budget, supporting additional elected roles like public defender and county engineer, which are absent in smaller counties like Arthur, 400 residents, 3 commissioners, or medium-sized Merrick, 7,800 residents, 5 commissioners, due to lower caseloads, fewer infrastructure demands, or limited fiscal resources. Medium counties may elect a separate register of deeds, while Douglas combines it with assessor for efficiency, and small counties often consolidate roles like clerk and treasurer to manage constrained budgets, adapting to population size and economic capacity. This variation underscores Douglas County's role as a benchmark, offering a broader spectrum of governance roles that smaller counties tailor based on their unique needs and resources. General schedule of public meetings for Douglas County positions. This schedule applies to any month, outlining a structured yet flexible pattern for public meetings across Douglas County's elected and policy board positions, while administrative and judicial roles depend on ad hoc or as-needed sessions. The County Board of Commissioners convenes bi-weekly, with meetings scheduled on the second and fourth Tuesdays at 9 a.m. at 1819 Farnham Street, Omaha, providing a consistent forum for public input. Policy boards follow a regular cadence, including the ESU3 board meeting monthly on the first Tuesday at 6 p.m. at 6949 South 110th Street, La Vista, the MUD board on the first Wednesday at 10 a.m. at 7350 World Communications Drive, Omaha, the Planning Board on the first Wednesday at 1 p.m. at 1819 Farnham Street, the Learning Community Council on the second Thursday at 6 p.m. at 1612 North 24th Street, the Metropolitan Transit Board on the second Tuesday at 8:30 a.m. at 2222 Cummings Street, the Papio, Missouri NRD Board on the second Thursday at 4 p.m. at 8901 South 154th Street, the Board of Corrections on the second Thursday at 4 p.m. at 3601 North 156th Street on a quarterly basis, the Metropolitan Community College Board on the third Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. at 5300 North 30th Street, and the Board of Mental Health on the third Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. at 1819 Farnham Street, while the OPPD Board, Board of Health, and Planning Board meet monthly on the third Thursday at 5 p.m. at 444 South 16th Street, the second Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. at 1819 Farnham Street, and the first Wednesday at 1 p.m. at 1819 Farnham Street respectively. Judicial hearings occur daily from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 1701 Farnham Street, Omaha, addressing cases as they arise, with special sessions or committee hearings scheduled as needed to address urgent matters. Administrative positions rely on ad hoc appearances, including safety briefings by the county attorney, community forums by the sheriff, taxpayer workshops by the treasurer, property seminars by the assessor, legal aid sessions by the public defender, public works forums by the engineer, and court user meetings by the clerk of the district court, occurring monthly, bi-weekly, quarterly, or as needed, with agendas posted 24 to 48 hours in advance per Nebraska Revised Statute Section 84 to 1407. Residents should consult official websites for precise dates and locations. Conclusion. Douglas County, as the largest county in Nebraska with a population of 584,526 and the most elected positions at 92, serves as a comprehensive example for the state's 93 counties, illustrating a robust governance model that includes 9 administrative, 7 legislative, 30 judicial retention elected, and 46 policy board roles, alongside over 2,300 non-elected staff and 95 non-government board positions. All counties share core elected roles like commissioners, clerk, treasurer, sheriff, attorney, assessor, and clerk of the district court, mandated by Nebraska Revised Statute Section 23 to 103, with similarities in duties such as tax collection, law enforcement, and record-keeping that ensure a consistent framework. However, Douglas County's urban density and substantial $500 million budget support additional elected roles like public defender and county engineer, absent in smaller counties like Arthur, 400 residents, 3 commissioners, or medium-sized Merrick, 7,800 residents, 5 commissioners, due to lower caseloads, fewer infrastructure demands, or limited fiscal resources. Medium counties may elect a separate register of deeds, while Douglas combines it with assessor for efficiency, and small counties often consolidate roles like clerk and treasurer to manage constrained budgets, adapting to population size and economic capacity. Administrative roles oversee operations, legislative positions set policies, judicial roles handle cases with retention oversight, and policy boards address education and utilities, with public meetings recurring bi-weekly for the board and monthly for most others, ensuring transparency under the Open Meetings Act. This structure, reflected across Nebraska's counties with adjustments for population, fosters accountability and offers a model for civic engagement, using Douglas County's extensive framework as a benchmark for the state.